Hey, 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 good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gospel of Two Wheels, where the coffee's hot, the bikes are fast and plentiful, and your comments are absolutely ridiculous. Let's say hey to everybody. We got Mike Bardotto, Moab Moto is happening. There's my dad, Scott Spradling, Justin McCauley, Zach Farkash, Roger Hurd, Tim Silva, Dave Brayman, Jared Sagoon, Husa Islander, Rich Pierce. There's my mom. Guys, I love you all. Everybody say, make sure you say hi to my mom or she's going to punch you in the face. Also, make sure you back out of the chat, hit the thumbs up, and then come on back in. How is everybody doing today? As you can see behind me, I'm crazy busy. Zach and Leander have been gone for the last 2 days, just catching up for themselves. 5280 James, what's happening? Kel Becker, what's going down? They have been out and about because Zach has been gone for 6 months, and it was Leander's birthday on the 9th, and so they went and took some time to do some stuff. So Motor Creek was going down. Lucas Monks, how's it going? Eric Hall, what is happening? The world famous Eric Hall, father of @Dylan Hall. Scott Schwager coming in from AZ. It is a beautiful day in Western Colorado, by the way. Holy crap, is it pretty? Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's just, this is my favorite time. Well, fall is actually my favorite time of year. This is my second favorite time. It's so good. Like this early spring. It's going to get hot quick, I'm sure. So you got, not my mom, but likely a good mom. She's the best mom. Hello, Dirt, by the way. Let's see, too busy with work, need more time for moto. Big Chuck, fortunately, I'm sorry if that's you, that sucks. I fortunately do get to moto because moto is work, which is awesome. Ooh, 5280 James, it's new bike day. What what bike is that? Todd Colvin, what's going down? Cody Roberts, what's going down? 5280 James, what are you getting? Sarah Llewellyn, what is going on? James Burr, Chris Hofius. Dude, yeah, it's calling for 74 in Junction. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. We are headed to the Moab Hard Enduro tomorrow morning early. I'm going to get out of here around 6. Try to get over there when gates open. And, yeah, we're going to go racing. Hard Enduro is hard to call racing for me. It's a challenge, and it's amazing and all that stuff, but it is, to me, it is far from racing. I mean, actually, I take that back. For the pros, it's totally racing, 100% racing. And for some of the fast A guys, but for guys like me, man, it's just a struggle fest. And when there's that many bottlenecks, you're waiting around, it's hard to call that racing. But I'm excited. Todd Colvin, I do not have an AT81 in stock. I do have an IRC JX8 though. Don T, that sucks that you spilled your coffee. I'm sorry. Dude, 5280 James, 24 300 XCW. You are going to be so stoked. Such a good bike. Bruce Kennedy, what's going down? Let's see. Gonna go stand in line. Yeah, Roger Hurd, exactly. Gonna go stand in line and try to break my motorcycle. But I think I got the bike in good shape. Actually got to finish up a couple more things today. Got to flush coolant because if you guys watch that video, I boiled the crap out of it. And that was with Evans, by the way. So that thing got super hot. It probably had some water in it, so that lowered the boiling point. But yeah, it was nuts. The Motor Creek, ooh, nice. Gonna race the Idaho City 100. That is a fun race. I've been there. And for Andy, the Hard Enduro weapon, it's definitely racing. Yes, Rich Pierce, agree. Sadie Smith, what's going down? David Hostetler, what's going on? Yeah, so it's gonna be exciting. I'm really excited to get over there and just hang out with those folks. Like, I just like hanging out with dirt bike people, right? So that's gonna be fun. Mountain Metal, are you coming? Because I know you're in Colorado. And yeah, the video is gonna be good. Calvin Jones, Punk Rock Club for sure. Guys, quick announcement. It's in the description of this video. I mentioned it earlier in a live show, but I have joined or been picked up by knowitalls.com. And I am not going to be able to answer as many emails, DMs, phone calls as I have been. It's just becoming unsustainable. I don't get any work done. I get phone calls all the time. So we are going to be redirecting people to there, and they can schedule a time online. And yes, it costs money. Sorry, I have to filter it at some point. I got to filter that influx of people. I just cannot do it. Members, Patreon members, people like that. Obviously, locals. You guys are up front and whatever. Call me, DM me, no worries. 100%. But everybody else, guys, sorry. I just won't be able to get to all of them. Now I'm gonna try, and if you comment on a video, I'm gonna do my dead level best to answer. And I'm gonna do what I can, but it's just gonna have to like slow down. David Hostler, I agree, 100%. So anyway, the link is in the description. If you guys want to schedule a time to talk to me face to face, the other cool thing is you get to talk to me face to face. And so if you're with your bike on your phone or whatever, we can actually maybe diagnose something for real instead of the myriad of times that I get like, what's this sound on my bike? And I'm like, they're just trying to describe it to me. If that's you, sorry, that's really hard to do. So anyway, Zach Davis, am I going to have a new thermostat fan switch? I sure hope so. I'm going to have one. I have it coming. It says tracking says today. If it doesn't show up, and even I might do it anyway, I'm going to put just a switch on the handlebars so I can turn it on. Bruce Kennedy, I'm impressed with Taco Mike's fuel pump redesign. Dude, the thing works really good. It's awesome. And hopefully V2, he's going to fix the whole losing prime thing totally. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. When are you going to pimp out and do videos on Zach's W? Sir, we already have done some videos on that, and it's all pimped out, man. It's decked. I will do a video talking more about that, I guess. I haven't focused on it. He's been gone. It's not my bike, things like that. But it is super set up. Should I wait on buying rear mooses? So curious what your super secret rear tire setup is. 5280. No. You should not wait because I don't know how long it's going to be till that thing is released. I just talked to the person. I'm not even going to say who it is so people don't start guessing around. But it might be 3 or 4 months still before it's released. So I would get mooses. And then I'm a big fan of extra wheels. So and you already have another KTM. So maybe, I don't know if you kept that 350 or not, but maybe keep them both and get another set of wheels and do that. Anyway. For me, it's kind of a specific setup for really hard stuff. By the way, good job on the consultant. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for all the support. See, Abbott, you emailed me, and I have not gotten back to you about Dry Creek, and I will get back to you about that. South Salisbury, so stoked you're happy with your suspension. Pick your brain, Slim Pickens. Yes. Roger Hurd, you're absolutely right. Got a good buddy racing it, but we can't make this one. Right on, Mountain Metal. Hopefully see you soon. Dave Hostler, thank you very much for becoming a member. That just happened. Thank you, Dave. I very much appreciate that. Jason Yates, good morning. Regarding the fan switch, what is a guesstimate in installing that on my X-Trainer? The thermo switch or one for your handlebars? Let me know. Hey, True North Motos, what's going down, dude? Which one? I think the thermostat switch is an issue for beta. Stevie's never worked either. That's why I put the T-Stat switch on his extra. Yeah. Tony, it's a thing. It's always a thing. Like, it doesn't matter what bike. I have seen those fail a lot. Like, it's not the first time. It's Craig Villacourt, what's happening? Zach Farkash, let's see. I got to go get my 250 out last weekend. I got to say I love the front suspension. Yes. Right on, Zach. I'm stoked. We just did a conversion. We put CRF forks onto his old 89 CR, and it is sick. Like, that bike is so sick. Hello Dirt handlebars. Probably $60. I'm guessing. I'm just stabbing at it for the part and the labor. It's not terrible long. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking more and more about just putting the switch on the thing and doing, leaving the thermo switch on there too, and just be able to do it. Kel Becker, yes. Taco Mike is a champ. The like that fuel pickup thing is good. I want to talk about that here in 1 second. Let me see. Jason Yates says, Eric Bryan, number one finger. I don't know what that means because I think there's supposed to be a emoji there, but it's not. I don't know. And are you talking about Eric Bryan, the guy that went with us to Mexico? Because if you are, that's a different way of spelling it. Dude, Jason Yates, that's awesome. You bought the kickstand at Sanders. Those things are awesome. By the way, let's see. Hang on. No worries. I ran Cushman Creek and Fingers with shot tires yesterday. Yeah, it was epic and sketched with my tires. Which tough tires to try out for our area? C. Abbott, try the Talon. I would try both front and rear Talon. I like them a lot, actually. And the front, like if you run mooses, I find that it's better with. I run moose balls, obviously, when I'm running foam. I like a stiffer feel with the Talon than on some other tires. Hella dirt. Yeah, right. Taxes kill everybody because they suck. And not because I'm against paying taxes. I'm against paying taxes for getting absolutely zero from my government. Do you know of a larger fuel tank for the 24 TE TBI? I don't yet, J-Rip. I don't yet because I know the oil reservoir thing is in the way for the Achurbis. I haven't actually looked into that. Thumbs up, man. Let's see. And did Eric was he here? I didn't see him. Yeah, if anything beta needs to fix that kickstand, yeah, for sure. 24 KTM 300 XC. Did you ever brake, foot, lever broken, half, piss poor design? I've never, no, I haven't broken a brake pedal on that. I've bent one, but I haven't broken it. I don't know. The Recon front tire is garbage. Yeah, Zach Davis, I've not liked the Recon front tire at all. Would you rather have the front Tusk Talon or a Bridgestone X31? Bridgestone X31, 5280. I think for all around. Like now, I'm running a Talon at the race this weekend because it's all hard enduro, and I think the Talon has more grip on the sides, like off camber stuff. But overall, X31, 100%. Are you aware a company in Massachusetts called LBI makes a bracket that allows you to run beta headlight or number plate without removing the dash as you swap back and forth? No, Bruce, that's cool. That's actually super cool. I mean, I got rid of the dash anyway, but that's awesome to know. So let's talk about the Takamoto fuel pump real fast. Fuel pump pickup, whatever you want to call it. The snorkel, I think, is what he's calling it. It is super, super rad, and his design is very, very good. It does have one issue. I don't think it is going to be good for people racing with it. I really don't think that's going to be the best setup. Two reasons. One, the original setup for racing is just fine. Honestly, it's really not a problem. If you're racing and bouncing, like off-road racing, not road racing. I mean, if you're racing around, bouncing and hitting rocks and whatever, I've proved through videos that you get all the gas. I mean, well, at least almost all the gas out of the tank. The way it works, it actually works as intended very well. The problem is if you're a dual sport guy with a 500, 450, whatever, doing a lot of like roads and things like that, or you're a trail rider with like lots of transfers and just kind of cruising around, and you're not like racing. That's where the problem lies. You can't get all the gas out of the tank without laying it over, and then when you lay it over, it's not like it all goes to one side, and then you get the rest of it. It's like you got a little bit tiny cup in that little thing, and then it's stupid. It's a dumb design. Takamoto's is great, but if you are low on gas and you got a bunch of gas over there on that left side, and you fall over to the right and crash, and the bike's running and it sucks air, it's going to lose prime. And the pump, the KTM pump, is not strong enough, and neither is, they don't have a 3,000 hour pump yet, or anyway. So that's coming, I think, in V2. It cannot pull the gas from the bottom up. It cannot overcome that gravity to get the gas up there. So you have to reprime, and that's why with the kit you get the repriming thing. Anyway, it all works very well with their kit. And if you're just on a trail ride or you're dual sporting or whatever, you're not in a big hurry. So big deal if it takes a couple minutes to prime it and get going, you're all good to go, right? That's not a problem. If you're racing, your race is over. You're done, right? And that is no good. So I do not think that the snorkel thing is going to be the sweet solution for racers. It's not going to be a great solution for like Baja, I don't think, because Baja has a lot of like long straight sections, and I think that could be a real problem trying to get all the gas out of it. So it's not a solution for that. But well, if you're racing Baja, it's fine. If you're just trail riding Baja, who cares? It's amazing. I'm super excited to help promote it and all that stuff. He's sending me one. I'm going to put it into one of my tanks. I have 2 tanks, though. So I have a race tank and I have a trail riding tank. I have a stock tank and a big tank, but I'm going to turn one into a trail riding tank and a race tank. Now, I'm not going to switch back and forth all the time. That's not going to happen. But I want to show that, like, you can, flop the thing over, prime it, you'd be good to go, but you are wasting time. So it's just sweet. And how strong is the magnet and plate? Crazy strong, Kelbecker. Crazy strong. It's super, super strong. And the way it's set up is if you do like bam and hit and it comes loose and pick the thing up, it's going to go right back in. Also, people were asking about the foam and how hard that is. He showed me. I've seen all this done on camera with him live. We were anyway, I helped him a little bit, not really develop it, but with some things. And he showed me how the foam goes in. It's super easy. So I think it's really cool. I don't think $400 for someone who's just racing the bike, I don't think you're going to need to spend it. It's not worth it. So yeah, let's see. So are the Maxxis tires they put on the new Beta straight doo-doo? Actually, Jason Yates, they're not great, but I actually didn't mind mine. I actually still have mine on a set of wheels. I got to get that bike street legal, so I'm going to use those because they're DOT. They're actually not terrible. When they get rounded off, they get pretty slippery pretty fast, but it's not bad. Tony, I have the Acherby's X large tank on the 300 XCW. Just converted to premix using. There you go. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Tony, that is the best decision, I think, is delete that oil injection crap and just go. It's a 2-stroke. It's not a dual sport bike, so how often are you going to pull up to the gas station? And if you do, carry a little oil. That's how I personally feel. I get it. It is nice to be able to do that, but if you want a big tank, there you go. Number plate dash mechanism you're talking about is from 3C's Recreation. Oh, sweet. Right on. Let's see. How does the front talon do with side knobs? Scott, it's actually, mine's doing well. I've got 2 on my bikes that are actually doing well. Actually, no, I take that back. I just had 1 talon. One is a T35. True North X31 vote for sure. Do you have a suggestion for case savers for 24X Trainer? Can't seem to find a good set. I don't know. Look at Enduro Hog. I really like mine. Clutch and ignition cover. They're really nice. I don't know if they make one for the X Trainer, but they do make one for the RR. In your opinion, is it safe to play with torque values on triple clamps and engine hangers within reason to chase comfort on a CRF 250R? Yes, it is absolutely okay to play with it within reason. The bottom triple clamp, not so much. That you can't go over, and I think you probably know that because as the fork slides up and down, if you pinch that too tight, it will rub and cause problems. And anyway, you don't want that. The rest of it, absolutely. Check Enduro Engineering for the X Trainer. There you go. Thank you. Panic Rev, yeah, racing the bike's no problem pulling fuel for sure. Zach Davis, the one that works best is by LBI. Yes, 3Cs has one, but it doesn't work as well as the LBI. Right on. Kel Becker, yeah, the snorkel is very expensive. It's not. It's absolutely expensive. Any consideration doing a BRC 500 conversion? No real reason other than cool factor. Big Chuck, I would love to do it just for the cool factor. I have zero need for 500cc power out of anything. I've already got 500cc power out of that 300XC. It doesn't have 500cc torque, but it's got the horsepower. But I would love to do it. I'm just not going to spend any money. I don't think that I would do well enough on YouTube to make that worth it. Did you ever get a chance to look at the best dual sport new clutch weight? I have not. Sander Sandwiches. I have not looked at that. How is it? It's interesting. How is it different? I mean, clutch weight's a clutch weight, I think. I'd love to know more about it. Maybe I will. Capto is still cold there. Yeah, it's better than humidity for sure. Pro Carbon makes some awesome case exhaust body frame covers. Craig for the extra, that's cool. Just Lycia, what's happening? Coming in from Waco, Texas, home of the Branch Davidians and David Koresh. Sorry, that's all I can think of when I think of Waco, Texas. It's terrible, but seriously, that's the first thing in my mind. I grew up like that was like such a huge news story. Punk Rock Club, if you like, give us the hook 'em horns if you remember the Branch Davidians. I don't know why I'm laughing. It was a terrible thing, but anyway. Oh, Tony, I agree. BRC 500 would be the ultimate snow bike timber sled. I agree. I think that would be a very good setup. But I'm just not into that either. So, yeah, I need someone. What I need is for someone out there who really wants one, has got the money to do it, to buy the bike, buy the kit, and I will install it for free if I get to make videos. That'd be cool. I know this little off subject, but do you have the equipment to do a pressure test on two-stroke? A leak down test? I do, but leak down tests on two-strokes are not the best because all you're really testing is the crank seals, and it doesn't take much to overpressurize or get past those because you can't, like, you're not testing the ring seal at all. So that's why compression tests are best for two-strokes, and leak down tests are best for four-strokes. Yeah, Ryan McKibben remembers the Branch Davidians. My buddy has a new 250X with the BRC and custom owned suspension. It's stupid cool. Nice, Panic Rev. Dude, your buddy's got some cash, and that's awesome. I'm like stoked for that. Like that, like zero jealousy. That is freaking rad. Yeah, there we go. 5280 and Dave Brayman remember the Branch Davidians. So is James Burr. I was thinking I should swap my air forks on the 350F. I've begun to actually fall in love with them after getting dialed in. Am I an alien? No, Motor Creek. Actually, there's a lot of people that like the air fork once they finally get them set up. I actually like my air fork. I still have my damping chamber. I sold my spring chamber to someone. But I mean, they were fine. They were fine. It's just you can get better. So that's all. Pulling at the track. Cheers from South Texas, dude. Have fun. See fleas. Hold her wide and pop some wheelies for us. Oh, have you heard of the hitless power valve governor for the YZ? I have. And I reached out to that guy to see about getting one. He obviously can't. He's a tiny manufacturer. He can't afford to give one away, and I totally get that. And so I've thought about it. I don't know, that thing looks super, super cool. Does your buddy have that? That I would love to know if he does and how he likes it. Of course, he's got a BRC, so like everything about that motor is different. It's kind of hard to like, yeah. I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he has it on there, you can't say, "Oh yeah, it's the best thing ever." I mean, maybe really good for that 500, but I do think it's cool. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. Hitless. It's interesting. It's a cool thing. Rod Catchin, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hey, Morgan, you doing Thursday night ride today? Yes, I am. I am from Canada and dirt bike vacationing in Moab. I'm thinking about loading up and driving over your way. Yes, Rod, we are. Thank you for mentioning that. We are doing Thursday night ride. We are heading to Peach Valley. We're going to do a mellow one tonight. Actually, I need to post that up because I am racing the Hard Enduro this weekend in Moab. So if you're over there, the rest of this weekend, come say hi. I'll be in the giant red van that says Dirt Bikes on it. And so we're just going to cruise. We're going to do like Mystery Ditch, Slanty Bridge, what am I trying to say? Monster Ditch, things like that. Just stuff. True North, right on. Let me know how the hit list goes on that 24 250X. Steve Ott, what's going on? Have you ever checked out one of the GPX 300 two-strokes? Alan D. Keller, yes, and I don't like them. I haven't really ridden one a lot, but I'm not a fan. Mainly, they're heavy and inexpensive, and that's okay, except that, yeah, the ones I've worked on, it's clearly they are cheap, and I don't like them. So, yeah, that's my personal thoughts. Waiting on parts for the old RFS, converting to 453, right on. It's supposed to be the best bike KTM never made. Right on, Scott. Yeah, cool. And a bump from True North Motos. 453 is so good. I break my neck doing the hard enduro. Yeah, dude, it's hard. Bruno Rafael coming in from Portugal. What's happening? Home of Ferdinand Magellan. Right on, dude. Good to see ya. Dang, the shop is full today. Bruce, dude, you have no idea. It's like, here, hold on. Let's see if this follows me around. Oh, it's not. Here, hang on. Make this thing follow me. Here we go. Ooh, there you go. It's a thing. How vital is the torque spec on linkage? Cushion dog bone? Not that. Just freaking tighten that thing down. Take apart the grease. Die with it inside. Torque wrench. Just tighten that sucker down. As long because it's got an internal race that's steel, and the bolt's steel and the nut is steel, so you're not going to strip any threads. I mean, unless you're just a gorilla. But and you're not going to squeeze it too tight because the inner race will keep that from happening. Have you and your kids been to the Sanctuary MX track in Grand Junction? No, we have not. Where is that? I don't even know where that is. My kids would probably like that. Morgan, what are your thoughts on the new 25 all frame reconstructed? I haven't, Craig, I need to see that. I haven't checked it out. Someone said something about that. I gotta look at that. So I have no feelings yet. Kel Becker, how's your fitness going? Injury free? I feel great, actually. My fitness is good. I'm not injury free. I mean, I'm recent injury free. My left leg from Baja is still not awesome. So, yeah, I don't know, whatever. It's getting better. It's still getting better. I don't know that it'll probably never ever be all the way better, but it is what it is. Yeah, so Woodman 49 asked about 50 to 1 in the beta. 50 to 1 is totally fine. I run 40 to 1 in all my bikes. That is because part of it is just because I always have. The other part is I like a little more oil. The other thing is I don't want to have multiple gas cans, and I got a kid on a 125 who wrings its neck, and my kid on his 250 wrings its neck, and more oil is better in high RPM situations. So 40 to 1. But 50 to 1 is totally fine and safe and not going to cause any problems. And there you go. True North is a beta dealer, so he says 50 to 1 for sure. He says use Motul. Motul is very good. I personally use the Motor X because I just have for a long time. So that's what it is. Yeah. What else you guys want to talk about? So Thursday night, like I said, Peach Valley, mellower ride. It's going to be fun. Here we go. Bruno Rafael. ATF Dextron 3. Does it make sense for two-stroke motorcycle and hard enduro? So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Someone else chime in on that. I know that is what they put in KTM 50s. That's what KTM recommends. I don't know. I run Bel-Ray Gear Saver. Always have, always will. It's just, I think it's the best. Hurlo Enduro, my 23 KTM XC is pretty smoky, even when running 45 plus to 1. Yeah, it is. Mine spooges. I don't care. So Lucas Monks, what the super secret tubeless airless system? Excited about? Lucas, I cannot talk about it on the internet. I really can't. I just talked to the owner yesterday, and he's, um, uh, yeah, I can't talk about it. But Lucas, you're a member of the channel, so if you want to email me, I can shoot you. I got pictures, and I can shoot you. I can tell you what it's all about. Because he said he doesn't care if I talk about it like person to person. Um, but yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. I don't think it's going to be the solution for everybody all the time. I'm still going to be running. I can tell you right now, I will 100% be running foam or moose balls when I go race. Not hard enduro, but when I go race, hair scrambles and things like that, there's foam going in those tires, moose balls specifically. I'm not taking any chances. But the new cool thing that I have is rad. The ECU update on the 23s fixed the splooging issue. Alex, maybe it did for you. I don't know. Like, I had mine updated before I went to the full TSP tune, and it still spooged. But I don't know. I don't worry about it. I also live at 5,700 feet, and maybe it doesn't adjust as well. There we go. Steve Ott says Motul 2T may be the most protective oil on the planet. Right on. Perfect. Yeah, Bruce Kennedy, 80 watching, only 27 thumbs up. So yeah, if you're watching, I got 90 watching and 51. So back out of the chat, everybody. Thumbs up, then come back to the chat. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Mud season in Maine right now. Ooh, nice. Buy a portable pressure washer. Yes. True North. Have a rad day, dude. I will talk to you soon. You gotta let me know how the Desert 100 went. Did you race and how'd that go? I need to get there. I'm gonna try to get there next year. That's my goal, is to make it to the Desert 100 next year. Design Lab, what's happening, man? Dude, thank you so much for the epic graphics. I just got my kids 125 graphics on last night. I have not taken any pictures because it was late and I was tired, but I will get some pictures. That thing looks sexy. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Hey, Morgan, just checking again. You sure you don't want to move to South Africa? We have some awesome hard enduro riding here. Man, I'm 100% sure I don't want to move to South Africa, but I am 100% sure I would love to come there and ride. But I don't want to live in South Africa. No offense. I'm sure it's great, honestly, but I like the United States. I like the United States. But I definitely want to visit. Intermediate rider. How many hours on a top end rebuild 4-stroke race bike on East Coast? 150 probably be fine. With the understanding all transmissions are geared a little different, have you found a certain front rear sprocket combo best for tight mountain single track? Yeah, Chris, that's a loaded question, dude. I get it. I personally like 1350. Again, like you said, it's all different, whatever. But I like 1350 me. Yeah, Justin McCauley still spooges. I like whatever. I just don't care if my bike spooges. Dave Kessler, man. I'd like to comment the difference between going up topless on day 1 and how much better you were on day 2. Hell of an improvement. Thank you so much, Dave Kessler. I appreciate it. I really feel like I'm making progress. Bruno, Sherco burns a lot of clutch. Some people start using this oil to improve the longevity of the clutch, Bruno. So, Bruno, my guess is it's great because, like I said, KTM puts it in their, says to put it in their 50, which is a constantly slipping clutch in the KTM 52 strokes. It's just this, it's like a recluse basically. So that makes sense. Yeah. South Africa is beautiful. Yeah, my mom and dad went to South Africa. I know it's pretty. One of these days I'll make it, but I'm not gonna move. Yeah, part of me really wants to ride a motorcycle there from the top of Africa, like leave from like Cairo and go down. But that's also terribly dangerous. I think it's dangerous. I mean, it seems dangerous. But anyway, whatever. There we go. There's an anyway, whatever for all you guys. On a serious note, would you be willing to try the roof of Africa, be on Iron Bronze or whatever? Yeah, I would be. willing to try the Roof of Africa on like the low class. I would actually really, really enjoy that. I think, you know, I've learned that I'm a pretty damn good rider when it's like up to light to moderate enduro. I feel like I'm pretty good at that. Like, I'm not the best. I'm whatever. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at that. I've done a lot. I feel good. Get through anything like that. I've also learned though that I am not good enough to compete at the silver level of any of these things. Really. Now I'm hoping to get there maybe. But yeah, I got no business. That's why I'm racing B class in Moab. I don't know if that's gonna be bronze. It was bronze at the other one, the Silver Kings. But I'm racing bronze because I need to see what that's like. I raced the silver. I got my ass handed to me. It was really, 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 really brutal. I'm a better rider now than I was then, and I'm definitely in better shape. But anyway, I need to figure that out. But yeah, I'm 100%. I would love to try that, dude. I would love. Extreme Lagares. Yeah, that's in Portugal, right, Bruno? That thing is awesome. That looks so cool. Yeah, D100 next year. Yeah, we got to do that, dude. That's from Eric Hall. He's from that area and wants to go back. Tip of Australia, where the rainforest meets the reef. Kel Becker, dude. That's the other place I really want to get. People keep asking me, the Hoos Islander, yeah, the Sudan. Most of Africa, but South Africa it looks like an amazing place. Zach Davis, what's the biggest rear tire I should run on a YZ125? I'm glad I think you mentioned that before I missed it. 110 100 is about as big as I'd ever go. Some of the B guys are fast. Panagram, 100% B guys are super fast, and that's fine. I just want a course that I can ride, even with some struggle. That's all. I have no thoughts that I'm gonna win or place or do well in the B class. I do just fine in the 40A in a hare scramble or desert race, but yeah, I have no misconceptions or misbeliefs that I'm gonna like crush it. At least there won't be any steep grass hills in Moab for sure. 5280. Yeah, start at the bottom, make your way up for sure. Doing iron roof in 3 years, but a lot of qualifiers. Right on, Hagar, dude. Good luck, man. Good luck. I hope you do well. I think that's awesome. It's super, super awesome. Yeah, guys, it's 8:07. Punk Rock Club, I love you guys the most. You're my favorite people in the world. You know that. Everybody else is just a step below you guys. So. And if you don't know what the Punk Rock Club is, people who stick around and watch all the way to the end of the video and give us one of these in the messages. So, hey, Robert Boucher, what's up? Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, guys, I got to get after it. As you can see, lots of work here. Lots of work. So, I love you guys. Punk Rock Club, you're my favorite. Please get out and spread the gospel of two wheels. Be good to people. Be nice to people. Love on people, man. We're all just banging through this world, and it's brutal. So love on people. Give them the benefit of the doubt. If they continue to screw you, though, yeah, you can just ditch them. So I love you. I hope you guys have a great day. Spread the gospel of two wheels. And as always, I desperately hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on, but way more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!